All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is a another podcast from Liberty and Justice. Um, just want to kind of bring out this worldwide flooding is just kind of scary to me. But we just get right into these clips, and you can just judge for yourself. It's kind of unsettling to say the least.
To South Florida, where over 20 inches of rain fell yesterday into the overnight through parts of South Florida. Catastrophic flash flooding as supercells stalled, even spun up multiple tornadic circulations. But the water was everywhere with nowhere to go, and it just kept coming. This person trying to walk through the water with luggage at the Fort Lauderdale airport, which was closed. Look at this water easily up to their knees. You can barely make out where the sidewalk is. And this person even swimming in the street in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, this is not something that I would suggest anybody wants to do. Hard to make out too, Look, I think that's actually water up to the courthouse. You can see the state courthouse there. My goodness, how deep this is. Now, the city took the brunt of the storm. The airport totally
Yeah,
shut
see,
down.
this is
Asked
Florida,
people to stop trying to come and go. The National Weather Service says some measuring stations may have unofficially approached
Fort
the all-time
Lauderdale.
24-hour state record rainfall. But more investigation is needed. We'll find out more, I'm sure, throughout the day today. Rainfall rates were astounding, up to 5 to 6 inches per hour. It went on and on and on. Britta, flash flood emergencies finally expired at 3 o'clock this morning. Just an overall exhausting, brutal night for South Florida.
I mean, usually, 1 to 2 inches of rain per hour, that's all you need for street flooding. So when you're talking about 5 to 6 inches of rain per hour, that easily gets you into structural flooding. So a lot of people that are going to have to, rip out carpet this morning, pull out the tiles, start cutting back drywall. It's a long process. So our hearts go out to you guys.
Also to the cars that must
Yes.
have stalled out. Be careful starting them this morning. In fact, I would hold off on that until you get a mechanic to look at it.
It's always best to wait at least 24 to 48 hours after your car is flooded out. Unfortunately, I know a lot of friends have been in that situation. So give it time. I know you are eager to get it off the roads, but don't do that.
I'm Amy Freeze. Welcome to Fox Weather's YouTube page. We have more great videos on the way, so make sure to subscribe to stay
Come on.
updated on all things weather.
We do begin tonight with the catastrophic flooding in the Northeast. Vermont under a state of emergency
This
tonight.
is Vermont.
Some of the worst flooding in nearly 100 years. The capital of Vermont tonight underwater, shut down most of the day. Authorities fearing
Wow.
a nearby dam may not hold. Vermont Governor Phil Scott tonight calling the devastation, quote, historic and catastrophic. 8 inches of rain in just hours. The city still deemed not safe for public travel. A driver trapped in his car as the waters there washed it away.
Holy
The
shit.
Wrightsville Dam nearing capacity at this hour as the water levels continue to rise. And to the south in Ludlow, Vermont, these train tracks on an active freight line. Look at this, now
Whoa.
suspended 100 feet in the air after the earth beneath them was washed away. Tonight, a short
What the
break
hell?
before more storms hit yet again. Ginger Z standing by with the forecast timing this out. But first, ABC's Janae Norman from Vermont tonight.
Tonight, raging rivers. From record-breaking storms bringing new danger to millions.
Make no mistake, the devastation and flooding we're experiencing across Vermont is historic and catastrophic.
Vermont's capital city, Montpelier, inundated overnight with up to 8 inches of rain. Cars floating down streets, windows of businesses looking more like fish tanks. The water nearly as high as the city's parking meters. By noon, swift water teams ferrying well over 100 residents to dry land.
In many areas, the water conditions remain too dangerous for rescue by boat.
What?
After the Winooski River crested at a near record 21 feet overnight,
Whoa.
officials now watching the nearly
21
full
feet
Wrightsville Dam.
overnight?
ABC's Jacqueline Lee is there.
This dam was
Jesus
built after floods
Christ.
inundated Montpelier nearly 100 years ago. Since then, they've never had to worry about it overflowing until now. And if it does, officials say there's no precedent for potential damage.
Heavy visible damage from the air from southern Vermont to New
Wow.
Hampshire. The ski town of Ludlow now caked in heavy mud. These train tracks, part of an active railway for freight trains, left hanging in the air after rains washed the ground away. The
Shit.
storm's also leaving a trail of destruction throughout New York State. In hard-hit Orange County, officials estimate the damage in the tens of millions. Military officials at West Point assessing damage to roads and bridges in the area. Some parts of the state got more than 2 months worth of rain in a single day.
And David, I gotta show you this water line. It shows just how high those floodwaters rose here in downtown Montpelier. Officials have just recently lifted the emergency order banning travel in this area, but you can hear those emergency sirens, David. They are still warning many areas are still not safe, and more storms are on the way. Expected
That's
Thursday
not
through the
emergency
weekend,
siren. That's
David.
fire
Certainly be
alarms.
careful when you walk there, Janae Norman leading us off in the capital of Vermont. What a scene, Janae. Thank you. Let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Ginger Z tracking it all again tonight. And of course, the
Ginger
dangers
Z,
too
huh?
across several states. But first, Ginger, these
Crazy
floods
name.
and pictures from Janae there in the Northeast. A short break, you told us, but then more storms coming.
Excuse me.
Yes, I mean, Cindy Byers and her neighbor were getting new water heaters today just in time for more rain to end the week and start the weekend. So let's talk about where it's going to come from. Tonight, that same storm is damaging wind threat for Rapid City down to Omaha. By tomorrow, Chicago to St. Louis. Watch for those gusts above 70 miles per hour. Easily take down trees and power. Come on, it's summer.
News alerts. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Overseas now to the extreme flooding in Europe. At least 7 people are dead in Greece, Turkey, and
Old
Bulgaria.
football players,
after
now a
the region was hit
newscaster.
with torrential rain. Marcus Moore is tracking it all.
What kind of truck was that?
This morning, parts of Greece underwater with 2 feet of rain falling overnight. A storm hammering the area for 10 hours. Turkey and Bulgaria also feeling the effects. There have been at least 7 weather-related deaths. Cars swept away in the central part of the region. In Turkey, at least 2 bodies were discovered near the Bulgarian border after a group of people was swept away from a campsite. Cars seen trying to navigate through the flooded streets. Severe flooding left 300 people stranded at this airport in Skiathos. Stu Steverson recording this video of the stairs leading up to his hotel room.
It was just torrential nonstop.
This weather disaster coming after a summer of extreme heat and devastating wildfires in Greece, claiming the lives of more than 20 people.
First, those tragic fires, and now this. And George, the Weather Service in Greece, noting that in the Pelion region, in the eastern part of the country, they had about 2.5 feet of rain in one day. That's the highest level recorded since 2006. And more rain is expected today.
Thank you. Okay, thanks very much, Marcus. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out David.
George Stephanopoulos.
Download the
Tonight, the view from above showing entire cities underwater after a
Brazil.
cyclone tore through southern Brazil. The death toll
So far we got Vermont, New York,
and more than 2,000 people
Brazil.
homeless by the devastating floods. One
We're
woman
going to be
in
having
Ghana
Hong Kong.
lost.
We got Greece. It's crazy.
Another woman describing her ordeal as she climbed up to a neighbor's apartment while others called out to be rescued. She says it was frightening. People on roofs were asking for help. It was a scene in a horror movie. Forecasters calling the weather event an extratropical cyclone. A fierce
What is
storm
that?
packing heavy rains, strong winds, and even spawning a tornado.
Oh, shit.
Volunteers struggling to link arms and pulling boats
Damn
for
it.
terrified residents to safety after they were plucked from the rising waters. Emergency crews using jet skis to search the streets for survivors, and helicopter teams delivering those rescued by air on stretchers to waiting ambulances. Firefighters even carrying out people on their backs while trudging through several feet of water. But despite the survivors, the grim reality of death overwhelming one community, where government officials say 15 victims were discovered inside one home.
Oh, wow.
80% of structures in that town
That's messed
now
up.
submerged.
Já configurando a situação de maior volume de mortos no evento climático do estado do Rio Grande do Sul.
Drone video revealing the destruction left behind once the waters receded in some areas. This man picking through the debris that was once his home.
Estamos tentando recuperar pouco que sobrou pouco, nada, nem roupa.
The local governor asking for more resources from the federal government, including more rescue helicopters, while residents plead for help and prepare for more days of rainfall ahead.
Valerie Castro joins us now.
Is that
live in
Brazil?
the studio. So, Valerie, I know the danger isn't over yet, and this region has been through this before.
Right, this is the fourth extreme weather event this region has seen since just June. There is more rain in the forecast for the next few days, and some areas will remain under flood alerts until at least Sunday. Those search efforts will continue, but that death toll is expected to rise.
Okay, Valerie Castro, First Valley, thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel.
Yeah, we got you. Wow. That's crazy. Is that a bridge? The hell? That's scary right there, boy. What? Is that a street? Holy shit. Man, I remember I lived in a little bitty town called Horseshoe Bend here in Texas, and it flooded in 1990, and this town is right on the Brazos River. Talking about pretty much, it was stone's throw from the Brazos River. In 1990, it flooded really bad, and we left before all of it happened. You know, I didn't get to see any of it. I was only like 4 years old, so but I do remember aftermath of it. Uh, that just reminds me of when I seen this. It reminded me of that because we were in a boat and we were rowing by, going right by peaks of houses as we were going by. Like the water had come up above, uh, above the, above the roof. Pretty much like the top was only poking out just a little bit. That's how deep some of them houses were, and it knocked our trailer off the. We stayed in the trailer. It knocked our trailer off the stilts, and we moved after that. The trailer was destroyed. But that just reminded me of that. I can understand how these people feel. Not quite so much because I wasn't in that type of situation like that. Not whenever it happened and everything. Plus, I was too young to remember that, anyways. But I can understand it. It's a scary situation, man. Um, I feel for them, and I know that this is probably not going to be the last of these, and that it's just. Anyway, before I get into another subject, let's continue on with this. Or is this set in Greece again? Wow, man, that's crazy. Oh my God.
And yesterday was the worst storm I have ever experienced anywhere. I've been through monsoons in Bangladesh, I've been through typhoons in Hong Kong, and this was worse than anything I've ever.
That car, man.
It was horrendous. We had so much lightning within 100 meters all day, and the rain was so heavy.
Wow.
It was like standing under a shower, full pelt all day. Yeah, amazing. Rent, see the damage that is done.
Wow. That's crazy, man. Imagine walking through there. It's not like walking through your yard. You're familiar with that. You know what I mean? You're walking in an unfamiliar area. You don't know what you're going to walk into. You walk into a hole and fall in. You know what I mean? You never know. Walk into anything. Anything, man. That's crazy. Imagine trying to drive. It's wild, man. It's really wild.
Oh, there goes.
Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, this is in Alaska, I think.
Oh, there goes the word chef. Oh. Oh, the other blade. Oh my goodness. Oh, and that took a lot of.
Imagine what that sounds like. Man, being out there. Them trees are heavy, dude. In the water. Shit, it's loud, man. See what I'm saying? But it's real loud. That's scary right there. And you see the people over there, like, I'm trying to get away from there. You're just chipping off, just gradually, slowly but surely. Look at the people over there. I guess they're trying to get the stuff out of the house. That's crazy, man. Oh my God! Look, I guess that's what everybody's doing over there. They're trying to get their stuff. It said something about that. Like, I don't know if I may be misunderstanding, but if I'm correct, and if I'm assuming that they said this was done on purpose to let a uh, something. I don't know what it said. I don't know, suicide basin or something like that. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. Something like that. But so look at this people, man. This people, look at that. People still moving around in there trying to get stuff out of there. So, but anyway, if that was done, wow, man, Jesus Christ, imagine, dude, just your whole life just crumbled right there in front of you, washing down the damn river. Jesus Christ. If that, if they shouldn't let them people build right there, man. You know what I mean? Look at that. This is India monsoon. Jesus, are they in the damn train in the water still moving? This is Hong Kong. Jesus Christ, man. Just devastation. It's sad, man. It's so sad. What is that water doing? What is it? Imagine trying to walk across it, man. There ain't no way, dude. It's gonna sweep you. You're gonna be gone, man. You're gonna get swept down there, man. You're gonna die. Look at that. Imagine being under there, man. Look at that. God, dog. You know, that's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. It's crazy, crazy. Look at that. God, dog. Holy shit. These people, what are these people doing, man? Wow. Is this India again? Yeah. Say, they just this shit fuck good. We driving through that. Trying to get somewhere, man. Look at that. Oh my god, the traffic's so backed up. There's so many people over there in India, boy. Whew. I bet you had traffic jams for hours, bro. Man, imagine, man, run out of gas. Man, this is fucked up, boy. That's wrong. I mean, what's going on? Is the world is Mother Nature trying to wipe us clean or what? I mean, it's crazy, man. I don't know if this is like uh, a normal thing. Like nowadays, a lot of things that we never realized were going on before. You know, it's just because we didn't have the internet and things weren't so widespread as they are. You know what I mean? As they are now. Like it's like we know about things like this across the world. You know what I'm saying? Within a few hours, if not minutes. Back in the day, hell, it take us, a month, a week, at least to hear of something like this that would happen and taking place. Even if we hear it at all. So I don't know if this is like a common thing with the rain, or if this is just extracurricular activity or something this year or whatever. I say it's because of the warm air and all, I don't know, but I just know that I don't remember seeing nothing like this the entire time I was growing up like that. Like, no, not so just everywhere, widespread like it is. It's pretty scary. I know that because that water, man, is a unstoppable force, man. You are not gonna stop that water, bro. No way. It's scary, man. Hella scary. You know what I mean? I think that I would probably be freaking out, man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be taking that very easy. I know that. I'd be fucking weak out. This is India again. Okay. What is that? What is that water coming from? That's crazy. It's like somebody just like turn on the fire hydrant or something. Yeah, that rain, man. Everybody's just flooded out all over the world, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy, crazy, scary, man. Honestly, pretty scary. I mean, it could happen to any one of us, any part of this world. I don't know, man. The world's getting pretty hectic with everything going on everywhere. With it is crazy, man. And then this, it's like Or what else he gonna? But we sticking in there. You know what I'm saying? We staying strong. We ain't finna give up. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna have to realize that we're gonna have to stop fighting each other and work with each other. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Sooner or later, they're gonna come to realize that we need to stick together. We need to stop fighting. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. We all we all here from the same goal, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just trying to live our lives, man. Like the fighting with Ukraine, man. It seems like one war ends, there's another war. You know what I mean? It's just war is a business. You know what I mean? And it's not right, man. It's not right at all. Steadily beating the beast, man. Beating the beast, and that beast is gonna kill us because we ain't gonna be standing together when the shit hits the fan. You know what I mean? And that makes it even more scarier situation. Like with Maui. Come on, people, y'all got. I mean, this is our people. This is our own country, and they're not even getting the help that they need. I mean, come on, man. We got to learn how to be better than that, man. We human beings. We civilized people. We ain't supposed to let people suffer like that. I don't understand it. It's crazy, man. Old Sleepy Joe in there, man, up in the White House, man. You know he he's making a mess of everything. As much as you know they talk crap about him, and all this and this and that and that. And that why is he still there? You know what I mean? Something should have been done. Why was he there in the first place? Who voted this fool in? You know what I'm saying? Like, who voted for this fool? They deserve to be slapped. Somebody should slap him across the face. You know what I mean? Like, really? You voted for this imbecile? I mean, golly. And that lady that's, people, you know, I hate to say it, but people voted for him. I guarantee you, people voted for him because of Kamala Harris, because she's black. And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? That's just what I'm thinking. Because I, they just, what did they think? That's the pop. I don't know what they thought. I don't know. I don't know what they thought, man. But they made a mistake by doing that one. I'll tell you that. Anyways, I'm off the subject here. Back in India again. I think it's pretty much the same stuff we've seen already. Yeah. But yeah, man.
I live in a no flood zone in Londonderry, Vermont.
This is Vermont.
And there's the West River, and there are my front steps.
Can barely see those front steps there, of course. I'm sure a very scary and a bit worrying situation ongoing
A
there
bit.
in Londonderry, Vermont. That's where
That's
Vermont
an understatement, lady.
Dana Zizinski joins me now. Dana, thanks so much for joining us. Wow. Hi, great to see you. We can see some of the floodwaters behind you. So can you tell us, what has the last 24 hours been like for you?
Yeah, so about 6 in the morning,
Just a little flooded.
kid knocked on my door and said, hey, you might want to move your car out of your driveway because your driveway is beginning to flood. And so I brought my car up out of the driveway, and the West River has been steadily flooding since then. It did recede a little bit, and it does look like it's getting better. I loaded up my dogs, and we tried to get up over the mountain, but the road was washed out. I have a 3-story house, so if I have to go up higher, I will.
I wouldn't do that.
It looks like it's going to be survivable and okay, but not going to lie, this is pretty scary.
That has to be scary. You say you moved your car out of the driveway. Was there another better location to move that? I know a lot of people probably thinking, where else do you put a car besides the driveway?